You have to genuinely believe that you will be successful. You have to be so far gone in your own head thinking about success that you know for a fact it will come. You have to be willing to bet all your money you'll make in your entire life that you will be successful. This genuine belief in success, which some call delusional, is a trait that every single incredibly successful person has. Because you tell me how you'll ever be great if you don't think you can be great. There's nothing in this world that's gonna make you great other than you believing that you are great. Boys, I genuinely believe that I'm gonna make it in this YouTube stuff. Just like everybody though, I have doubts, but those doubts can never get rid of the voice that is so far back in my mind knows I will be successful. In my brain, if you peel back the layers of my thoughts, when you get to the core, there that voice is. That voice which knows I will make it, that nothing can break. If you're watching this video, go deep in your own mind and find what voice it is when you peel back all the layers. Is it good or is it bad? If it's bad, I've got good news and bad news, but good news is you're not totally screwed. The bad news though, you're gonna have to work at it every single second of every single day, and it's gonna be the hardest thing you'll ever do. Changing your internal mindset is one of the most difficult things ever because you feel like it's a part of you, like you were born with it. But you can change anything about yourself if you want it bad enough. You can do anything if you want it bad enough, and that's the bottom line. Whether success is 90% luck doesn't matter, because that luck will inevitably hit if you try hard enough every day. Murphy's Law. Anything that can happen will happen if you work hard enough. Every day, it will happen. But that day you take off, maybe that was the day it was supposed to happen. Off days don't exist. Jeez, boys, that was one of the more thought out kind of intros that I've ever had in one of these videos. I feel like I kind of went crazy. That was pretty inspirational. I just wrote all that down off the top of the dome. I had to search up what Murphy's Law though was. I couldn't quite remember that. But yeah, I'm trying to tell you guys, I really do believe that I'm gonna be able to make it in this YouTube stuff if I just work at it every day. Some dude was in my comments yesterday and I loved it. It was so, he was like, I haven't even watched your video, but I just know it's a bad take. I was like, okay, all right, asshole. And I can't remember what he said next. But he was like, apparently he had like 300 followers on stream. Searched up his name, he had 23. Maybe it was a different account. I'll take his word for it. Must have been a different account that was not the same exact profile picture and name. So yeah, it was probably a different account that he had the 300 followers on, because he told me I mean, he was right. Yeah, you just gotta find out what other people are doing, kind of do the same thing, but he didn't mention that you have to change it up, like get your own originality to it, or else, you know, nobody will give a shit. You're not going to be doing anything new. You should feel yourself that you're just cheating off other people and not really making it yourself, just copying everything other people are doing. Like there's some nobility in creating your own thing and getting successful off that. But in my last video I was like, leave a constructive criticism. But if you're talking shit, I'm talking shit right back. So yeah, that was just kind of a fun comment. I liked it. But yeah, thanks. Hey dude, if you're watching this video, leave another comment. Let's go at it again or whatever. It's good shit. But yeah, I think if I just stream every day and constantly working on improving it, like there's a difference between doing it every day and trying to improve every day. Because if you're just doing that shit every day and not really like working at getting better at it, or like finding new ways to like change up your style, or like something that is gonna make you even more successful, like you're not gonna make it. You know, that's not gonna cut it for what you're trying to do. But yeah, if YouTube does not work, which I was already planning on, I mean, I don't plan on it not working, like this is just the side thing of my life, but I really want it to become, like, it'll never be the main thing, because the main thing is always going to be my engineering degree, but I really want it to be, like, get really popular so I have a community to talk to and things like that. But yeah, the main thing, like I just said, is engineering. So I've told you guys this, but I'm an engineering major at Minnesota, and you probably know that if you watch my main channel, so I'm not like outing myself on the internet or nothing like that. But I just kind of work at that every day, and that's my main original kind of passion other than YouTube. I have two passions. Number one, YouTube. Number two, computers and designing things and engineering with computers and stuff. And sometimes I like coding, but I wouldn't say coding's my passion. It's just I gotta do it if I want to work with computers. But that all started from a young age when I was hanging out with my buddy Joe. And I wrote this in a paper. I also talked about this at one point in time on one of these videos, I think. But I also wrote it for a paper in school where Joe was my hometown buddy, not my best friend from my childhood. That was this other guy who kind of got me into sports, and that was the reason I was, not to flex here, male athlete of the year in high school. High school's over, get out of it. But he kind of got me into sports. I didn't like basketball, and then basketball ended up being my main sport, even though I ended up doing better at football. But that was just, but we had a really better football team. Basketball, fuck. I could go on about basketball, bro. Damn. Gosh, I'm going through it, boys. I'm going through it. I won't tell you guys everything. If you want to hear everything, just leave a comment that you want to hear my high school sports story or whatever. I don't expect anyone to actually care. But like I was saying, engineering is my main thing that I want to do because that is guaranteed to bring in the bread. And honestly, college, I don't know. It's not like the hardest thing ever right now. It's pretty hard, but it's not like if I quit trying, I feel like I would probably get C's, but I want A's, so I tried. But I don't. I got a couple of A's last semester and a couple of B's. I had A's and B's. So, like, I'm gonna get the degree. It's just, is World War III gonna happen and we're all gonna blow up, or is AI gonna take over every single job? See, you know, there's a couple things getting in the way of me getting a job that are not totally certain. But I guess if World War III breaks out and we all get bombed, I mean, we're on the same kind of, and people live, we're all on kind of the same equal playing field from there. And then, you know, I saw a TikTok and somebody was talking about, my main plan in life is just to hope a major event happens and then everything becomes equal and everybody is equal. I was like, yeah, not so bad. But yeah, let's get into something a little deeper. So I was talking about earlier in the video about how I genuinely believe that I'll be successful, and if you peel back all the layers on my head, oh my god, that was a bar. Holy shit, that was a bar, wasn't that? It's like peeling back the fucking layers of your thoughts, because you know, you can feel like you have a top layer of thoughts that you can like hear more clearly, and then you have a layer behind that like knows what the top layer is gonna say, and then you kind of have a layer of thoughts behind that feels what the middle layer is gonna know that the front layer will say. Oh my gosh, that shit gets so deep. But I'm saying the voice behind that all is the one that is confident in my YouTube ability. But then also I'm kind of an unconfident person when it comes to like random things. Like, I wasn't very confident in basketball sometimes, and then like meeting people, you know what I'm saying, talking to women, you know, that's a bitch. I mean, who is confident in that? I mean, you tell me. I kind of want to be like that guy on TikTok that gives people the phone and says, this video's for my ex, you record this, and he sings for people. That's fucking awesome. That'd be so sick. Man, I totally forgot what oh yeah. But then the biggest doubt I probably have is if we're getting deep here, like I can be a good person and like if I get a wife, you know what I'm saying, be a good husband and be able to work hard every day, because like, you know, motherfuckers get tired, and then like dealing with other people's shit is so much of a different level of mental maturity than dealing with your own shit is, because dealing with your own shit, you can just hide it, but dealing with other people's stuff, that like if they're going through something, you like kind of, you gotta help them out and deal with it. And I'm pretty bad at that. I'm pretty bad at like other people's emotions. Like, I don't know, I'm really whatevering my own boat, pumping up my own something. I don't know, what's that saying where you're feeling yourself and like talking about it and being cocky? Like, there's a quote that's like, intelligence comes with a lack of empathy. And I feel like I kind of relate to that sometimes, but then I'm also calling myself intelligent and kind of coming off as an asshole, so I don't like really saying that. But yeah, because sometimes, man, I retaliate to people making me mad and I just come off as an asshole, but then I feel so bad and regret it, and then apologizing is so hard, but I just try my hardest to like get off the apology. But this shit is like hard, and like I always trip about it. So like, that's my deepest doubt, is if I can ever get over that and just like stop overthinking things and just naturally kind of flow with life and just let life taking me wherever it really wants to go, you know? And I don't know if that quick retaliation and not thinking about what I'm gonna like say and then making people mad at me is like, I don't know, from like childhood shiz, because like, I don't know, as a kid I like just, you know, everybody's got their own problems. That's how I put it. Everybody's got their own problems. So hopefully I can overcome my quick retaliations, but like I said, man, you gotta work at it every day and be conscious of what you're doing and what you're saying. So boys, trust me, we're all gonna make it. We can be successful, guys. I hope we got it. Guys, you got it. Let's do it. Just start working, boys. Just put this fucking phone down or whatever you're watching this on and start working. Hope you guys like this video. This was one of my more thoughtful ones. We went a little deeper here. Script the hell out of this one at the beginning, just like the last one, but then I kind of free talked. I don't want to spend too much time in these videos. Got to get around to the main channel. I just finished Doom Eternal. We got that video coming soon, boys. It was pretty fun. I didn't realize I was not on the hardest difficulty, but that shit was difficult nonetheless. And I thought I was on the hardest difficulty, so I don't know what the hardest difficulty was like. Like, bro, I was struggling like a motherfucker. But I wanted the video to be about how I did it on nightmare mode, but couldn't make that happen because I didn't realize it. I changed it and then my game must have not saved. I swear, guys, you gotta believe me. Alright, boys, see you guys in the next one. Leave some comments, started a little discussion. We'll get going down there. I respond to everything down there. See ya, boys.